What is going on, you crazy apes? We've got so much to talk about today, but we're going to make it very quick. And of course, we're going to go ahead and get started. But before we do, make sure that you smash that like button so that this YouTube algorithm knows to show this video to as many people as possible. It's our job to try to educate as many apes as we possibly can, especially considering that a lot of these apes are still new and some of them don't have a clue as to what is going on. And I can tell that by reading the comments in the videos that I've been putting out. The last thing that we want to see, the last thing that any ape wants to see is another ape freaking out or selling because of a dip. Yesterday's dip did exactly that. A lot of people were freaking out. A lot of people were talking about selling. We don't want any apes selling. That's the worst thing we could possibly do. This is a movement we're holding strong. We have to hold in order to win this battle, in order to win this war. One thing I do want to clarify, however, is that if you're selling or if you need to sell shares because you're financially jammed up, you need the money for whatever reason, that's your business. I'm not going to tell you not to sell in that situation. The point that I'm trying to make here is that if you're panic selling, you are wrong. There's no need for panic selling. It's not going to help you at all. It's going to make you lose money, and it pretty much screws over the rest of us apes. But I think everybody gets the picture here, so I guess we can move on. The first thing that I'm going to address here, and this also comes from the comments, and actually I saw several people leaving these comments, and again, it stems from that dip yesterday. People were upset because, you know, they're not making money fast enough. So what people were saying, the SEC isn't going to do anything about this manipulation. We're getting screwed over. The squeeze isn't happening. And I know what you guys were thinking. I mean, the DTCC 005 filing just passed like 2 days ago. So you guys probably thought, okay, we should be getting rich instantly. This is going to put an end to all of our problems. This is going to stop all of the manipulation in the market. But that's just not how it works. That's not realistic, guys. But this rule will make a difference. There's some other ones in the works. They're all going to make a difference for us. But we have to be patient with them. You can't expect these rules to come into effect one day and then all of a sudden, you know, we've got rainbows and ponies with Skittles popping out because everything is fine and dandy, and, you know, it just doesn't work like that. But what I gotta tell you guys is that the SEC will, in fact, do something about this. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but everything is in the works. And the reason for that is because we are too powerful right now. We own 80-something% of this float. I'm hearing different numbers or seeing different numbers out there. We actually don't have the exact number. We don't have a correct number, but it's over 80%. Could be much higher than that. We'll find out soon. But the important thing to remember here is that these people are going to have to answer for everything that they've done to us. The SEC can no longer keep turning a blind eye because the apes are too powerful. Our ape movement is too powerful. They can no longer deny us, ladies and gentlemen. They have to do something about all the crap that's been going on because we have put them on blast. We have apes that are on the news. We have apes in cars, apes on a bus, apes on a plane. We have apes everywhere. And they know that we just don't give a care. We will go after their jobs, their careers. We'll go after everything, ladies and gentlemen. And they know that we're not playing, which is exactly why they're going to have to do something. And they will do something, which is already why they've been doing something. And I'm about to show you that. I'm about to show you a lot of evidence of that. But first, let's talk about what happened with AMC yesterday. Why the 11% pullback? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's called the Fed. The Fed came out and had the second day of its two-day meeting. And basically, the market was expecting something other than what actually happened. And this is why we saw a little bit of a sell-off pretty much across the entire market, not just with AMC stock. But it happened to be a negative catalyst that came kind of at a bad time, at least for the day, because we also had those hedgy-mans that were trying to take us down, trying to take our stock down so that our many wonderful calls would not go in the money or would not stay in the money. But they did not succeed, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see by looking at your account right now, your trading account, I believe, and I haven't seen it in a couple of minutes, well, in about 10, 20, 30 minutes, I don't know. But we were at 60 bucks, ladies and gentlemen, or right about at 60 bucks. I hope we're much higher now. I'll be surprised after I drop this video. Either way, so, you know, don't tell me in the comments. Actually, do tell me in the comments. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to tell you about something that's pretty darn important. So has anybody here ever heard of Stacey Cunningham? Well, if you haven't, let me tell you, she's the president of the Intercontinental Exchange, Okay, NYSE, and apparently she's made an observation. So let's listen to what she has to say. I'm gonna quote her here. She says, in some of the meme stocks that we've seen, or stocks that have a high level of retail participation, the vast majority of order flow can trade off of exchanges, which is problematic. Now, if I had to just take one stab at it, I would say that she's talking about them dark pools. So let's see exactly what she thinks about dark pools. Because she also says the prices of so-called meme stocks may be distorted because the majority of trades in those names are executed away from public exchanges where share price formation occurs. Now, she said all this at a conference that was hosted by CNBC, and she also went on to say that the price formation, okay, that she was talking about is not really reflective of what the supply and the demand actually is. So what does this tell us, ladies and gentlemen? It tells us exactly what the hell we've been saying. It actually confirms it for us. It confirms that the price, the current price that we're seeing right now on AMC stock is not correct. What's even more interesting, she said that retail traders, or the number of retail traders in the market has increased by 15% since the pandemic. And she also goes on to say that 70% of all the volume that we see in meme stocks comes from individual retail traders. Yes, I think she's talking about the apes here. But this story gets even better. She says the majority of retail orders bypass exchanges because of an arrangement called payment for order flow, in which retail brokerages sell their customers' marketable orders to wholesale brokers. The wholesalers match the orders internally, trying to profit off of the bid-ask spread while offering retail traders the best market price or better. So these retail brokers tell you that payment for order flow, or they claim that the payment for order flow will lower the overall cost for individual traders. But it seems that Gary Gensler, which is the chair of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, doesn't believe so. You see, he believes that this practice raises some conflict of interest questions. And because of that, it appears that there's going to be a broader view of all the stock market rules where the SEC is going to look into all of this crap, and then they're going to come out and let us know what they're going to do about it. And if they do nothing about it, ladies and gentlemen, guess what we're going to do? We are going to go bananas on their ass. While I have you here, I wanted to quickly tell you about the brand new First Trade app, available for mobile or PC. The platform will give you access to powerful and easy to use tools and allows you to trade with less restrictions, zero commissions, zero fees, and you can use the first link in the description below to download a free stock today without having to deposit any money. This will greatly help out the channel and is always appreciated. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Congrats, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you like what you watched, make sure you subscribe because I put out videos just like this one every single day. And please do me a favor and smash that like button if I helped you in any way, because it really goes a long way in helping the channel out and keeps me motivated to make videos every single day. Now, there's a lot of work involved, a lot of research, and a lot of time and effort into editing and putting these out daily for you guys. You can subscribe from your screen right now, or if you want to watch one of my other videos, I'm sure YouTube has some good content picked out for you on the left-hand side of your screen now. Thanks for sticking it out with me till the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.